comfort food, homemade soup for the soul. I had to meet him the next day and he gave me a sheet of paper with the recipe, which went something like this. Cook and drain 50 pounds of potatoes, then into pounds of butter. Cook 2 pounds of onions diced, 1 pound of celery, and season to taste. He could have just said no, it's a secret. But that didn't stop me. The challenge was on to see if I could repeat his recipe. And we did. I promised to share that with you, but I would like to take pictures for you. I promise I won't forget. How about when you are sick? Nothing like a pot of homemade chicken soup. We cook up a pot with 12 whole garlic cloves. You can't tell there is that much garlic, and you always feel better after a bowl. Don't you just love mulligatawny soup with apples and curry? Or a favorite that Ken's mother made was corn chowder with ham. My personal favorite is turkey. I love turkey and can eat it all week, and then move into turkey soup with my fresh chopped dill, barley and cabbage. Have you ever made stew and then served it in hollowed out bread bowls? That is fun. I make a 2-pound loaf of French bread in my bread machine. Take out the dough and shape it into 3 balls, let rise and bake. Cut in half, scoop out the flesh and serve your stew inside the bowl. To get you into the mood of making soup, just cut up some onion and celery and start sautéing in a pan. You will see everyone come running wanting to know what smells so good. Then start adding veggies, broth and whatever is in your fridge. I love adding cabbage to soup. To me it is the secret ingredient to a great homemade soup. Or make hamburger soup, split pea, beer stew, French onion soup or fish chowder. I love so many, it can be hard to decide which one to make. But I had a recipe you likely never heard of before. This was Ken's invention with growing up north and is the perfect solution to tough economic times. Don't let the name make you turn your nose. His soup is excellent and he is widely known for this creation. Wiener soup. We could even call this recession soup. Ken basically throws in whatever is in the fridge, but never anything green. Here is the recipe. Recession soup: 1 1/2 cups onion, diced 1 cup cabbage, sliced thin 1 cup carrots, diced 2 cloves garlic, minced celery about 1.5 cups, 5 cups water, beef or chicken stock, 1 large can of tomatoes, diced 1 cup yellow beans, 1 teaspoon salt, 1 teaspoon pepper, 1 teaspoon Worcestershire sauce, 1/2 teaspoon Tabasco sauce, 1 cup corn, 1 cup potatoes. And when you add the pasta, 1 cup macaroni, or pasta of your choice, and of course wieners. Up to a dozen. I add 5 on hand. Instructions: in a large pot or Dutch oven, sauté onions, celery, cabbage and garlic in canola oil. Add the rest of the ingredients up to Worcestershire sauce and simmer until tender. Then add potatoes, pasta and corn and cook until almost done. Add cut up wieners and heat until they are puffed. Trust me, this soup is yummy. It has a bit of spiciness. When you sit down to eat, and there is a knock at the door, just add another cup of water. Enjoy. Comfort food. Homemade soup for the soul. I had to meet him the next day and he gave me a sheet of paper with the recipe, which went something like this. Cook and drain 50 pounds of potatoes, then into pounds of butter. Cook 2 pounds of onions diced, 1 pound of celery, and season to taste. He could have just said no, it's a